I think all of us would agree that reliability is a critical consideration when buying a car. Who's going to buy a car that has a serious reputation for being too expensive or frequent to maintain anyway? I don't know about you, but I will never settle on a vehicle like that unless it's the last ride on this God's green earth. Fortunately, the SUVs on this list won't frustrate you at all. Hello everyone, this is Ted from CarlandTV. It's time to get in the front seat as today, you'll be about to see the rundown of the most reliable SUVs as of October 2024. Before I start, I would really appreciate it if you would push those buttons below, the subscribe button, the notification bell, all of them. This is not necessary, but those little clicks help a brother out. Plus, it pushes me to give you more valuable car-related content on your screen. Now buckle up, and let's get back to the video. 2024, Chevrolet Equinox. Chevy also shines in the SUV scene right now, especially the latest model years of Trax. But in terms of reliability, the Equinox is getting a lot more attention lately. This car seems to fade in the picture, but if you're going to take a look at it or take it on a drive, you'll immediately realize that this SUV is actually built really well. The reliability of Equinox is rooted in the engine under its hood. Seriously speaking, the current engine of Equinox's base model is stale and sluggish. If you are looking for an engaging and thrilling SUV, you have to skip this one. But of course, we are talking about reliability, and if you prioritize cars that won't concern you if they are going to drive the next day, this one is a good choice. The 1.5-liter turbocharged inline-4 engine of the latest Equinox is just the same as the engine used by other cars under the GM brand, so there's a degree of certainty that it's well tested and can take a beating. We are talking about GM here, so right from the get-go, it's already clear that its design ethos is more anchored on durability and efficiency. Chevy has also made improvements in Equinox's cooling and oiling systems to prevent issues like turbo overheating, which can cause premature wear. And instead of the usual dual clutch or CVT, Chevy fitted a 6-speed automatic transmission to the Equinox, and this one is more durable and smoother in terms of delivering reliable shifts and minimizing failure points. 2024. Subaru Forester. The Forester isn't just a compact crossover that gives entry-level buyers an opportunity to drive a capable SUV. This thing is also seriously reliable and has been rated highly when it comes to how quote-unquote solid its assembly is. Of course, I can talk for hours and tell all the nitty-gritty things that make the Forester ultra-reliable. I don't see that necessary anymore, so allow me to give you the rundown. Needless to say, Subaru is a builder of reliable cars, most of which are equally capable both on the off-roads and on-roads. The Forester, for instance, derives its reliability basically from its 2.5-liter flat-4 boxer engine. This particular 182 horsepower engine doesn't have a lot of moving parts as compared to your typical inline engines. This means that the Forester's engine isn't prone to quickly wearing out. There's also the fact that the Forester features a horizontally opposed design, which in application gives the SUV a lower center of gravity. This benefits the car greatly in terms of how balanced its handling is. At the same time, the design is great in minimizing vibration stress on the transmission and engine. That's another point for its reliability. Moreover, the CVT of Subaru, or its continuously variable transmission, is built from sturdy metal belts and pulleys. Subaru completely ditched the traditional gear-based system, which of course is known to be prone to wear under load. The company has refined its CVT tech to be highly reliable with this model, as seen in long-term tests where the powertrain holds up under consistent use. 2024. Lexus UX. We all know that Lexus is Toyota's luxury arm, but this doesn't mean that its entire fleet is all cash burners. The cheapest way to get a Lexus is to buy a UX. It's only around $37,000, which is substantially more affordable than other Lexus cars. But if you think that this thing has a lot of holes in it, you gotta think again. You see, the reliability of UX is too impressive for its price, and I really mean that. The engineering of this SUV meets Lexus standards. It's not too flashy. In fact, I can call it conservative, but the assembly itself can really sustain long-term use. It uses a 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine combined with an electric motor, a setup that Toyota and Lexus have perfected over the years in models like the Prius. The hybrid setup of the UX is definitely on par with other more expensive SUVs out there, and although some find it underpowered, Nobody can downplay its reliability. Naturally, the system isn't plagued by tons of moving components, given that it gets some electrified assistance. So, during drives, critical components like the cylinders, timing chains, and pistons don't get bombarded by stress. It's also not a secret that the UX, even on its base 250h model, has a dependable continuously variable transmission, which, as far as I know, was designed by Lexus to be as compatible with its hybrid powertrain. This hybrid engine has fewer moving parts under stress compared to traditional engines, thanks to electric assistance, which reduces wear on components like pistons, cylinders, and timing chains. Lexus also integrates a dependable continuously variable transmission, CVT, optimized for hybrid use, which operates smoothly with minimal strain due to the electric motor's torque assist, leading to less wear over time. Its battery game of UX is quite strong, but of course this isn't some sort of an open secret. Ever since Lexus started making hybrids, the company has been consistent in making reliable hybrid battery packs, which are designed to last many years with little performance drop-off. Lexus also backs its hybrids with a solid warranty and maintains strict manufacturing standards, catching any potential defects early. All this adds up to a UX 250h that's not just efficient, but built to last with minimal repair needs. 2024 Honda CR-V. The CR-V, specifically the 2024 model year, is one of the fastest-selling compact SUVs in the market right now. There are several contributing factors as to why the CR-V appeals to modern American buyers, but largely, it has a lot to do with the car's engineering, which gives it a solid reliability rating. The 2024 CR-V has a price of $31,000, and for its price, the thing performs really well across different departments. But none of that matters if this SUV is a sickly machine, right? It's a good thing that Honda knows how to make their cars almost close to undying. The CR-V has a base 1.5-liter turbo engine that received constant rework over several generations, which basically made it extremely dependable. In fact, Honda was so quick to address the past issues that riddled the CR-V's engine, such as pesky oil dilution. The company had to adjust the fuel ejection and cylinder temperature control of the engine to make it less prone to internal buildup. At the same time, the timing chain system of the current generation CR-V is structurally rugged. What I mean is that the timing chain isn't exhausting to maintain, unlike how it used to be. Beyond the powertrain, the CR-V's reliability can also be seen with its chassis and body durability. Not gonna lie, I was really thinking that Honda would be going to compromise these departments to save product costs. But man, I'm glad I'm wrong. The suspension components, like control arms and bushings, are built with high-strength materials to resist stress and wear, especially in urban stop-and-go or moderate off-road conditions. This thing is really built well, so it's no surprise why it's a hot pick these days. 2024 Toyota RAV4. Toyota is perhaps the car brand that is synonymous with reliability. I mean, I can really fill this list with only Toyota cars and expect that little to no people will argue. Right now, the RAV4 is the Toyota fleet leader in terms of recognized reliability. Well, that isn't surprising, though. RAV4's reliability really stems from the fact that it's simple and built from a tested and tried design and materials. I mean, why change something that works? Let's talk about its engine, for example. It's a 2.5-liter inline-4 machine that has been used by the RAV4 for many years already. It gets updated from time to time, but it's still as close to the original as it gets. Surely enough, it doesn't have a lot of surprises, but it can assure you that it won't mess you up out of nowhere or gut-punch the SUV while in the middle of a long-distance drive. This engine is basically a dual overhead camshaft. Again, there are no surprises, but the thing works around the clock with minimal to zero issues. The engine is also naturally aspirated, so no turbo at all. While it sucks on the surface from a reliability standpoint, it could be the ideal engine. No turbocharging means little stress points to the engine itself. Even the timing chain and valve filters of the RAV4's engine are ultra-reliable and don't usually fail. Toyota also included a dependable 8-speed automatic transmission that pairs well with this engine, offering smooth shifts and long-term reliability, thanks to its robust, tested design with minimal electronic shenanigans compared to your typical dual-clutch CVT setups. And that completes this list. Thanks for sticking to the end. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and share buttons. I know it's a chore, but it helps the channel a lot. Until next time, drive safely. Drive safely.